Morning. How are we all doing? I am going meeting Mr. Parry fishing. Hold on, let me go over this gate. I'm so agile. Made that look really easy. You'll have to get used to this wobbliness as I walk. I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. So I'm going to a mark to meet Mr. Parry. He's just got down here. The plan is to catch anything but a dogfish. Now, Carry-On is very persuasive. I met him in the shop this morning. Me, Winnie, Steve, Vince, Rob, Carry-On, all met there for our weekly panad, which is a cup of tea, if you're not Welsh. All got the day and the night off. Carry-On's got 6 weeks off. And Carry-On's coming here chasing a spotted ray. So he managed to persuade me to come fish through the dogfish. I won't mind a spotted, but I want a plaice or a nice Gurnard and some mackerel to use as bait for the turbot tonight. So it's a full day of fishing, 3 different venues. Not much else to say. I'm just walking through a private field. Anyone who does know where I am, Fodafak is over there. Jarda Bay is over there. And this is a private field. You're not meant to walk through it. But it's only private if you get caught, and it takes off 5 minutes walking to the mark, and you all know that I'm a lazy bastard. Ah, another fucking gate. It's a good job I'm so agile. You nearly got an upskirt shot on my shorts then. I know I shouldn't really be condoning taking shortcuts through fields, but now you'll see when I get to this mark, it isn't a far walk from where you can park. Sorry, I know this is very wobbly. It isn't a far walk from where I parked, but anyone who isn't confident on the rocks needn't come to this mark. I'll show you for why in a minute. This is why. You go off any of them and you're fucked. There's a reference point. Mackerel Rock is there. And our mark is down here. And then you've got to get down there. You had any dogfish yet? Crack off. It's taking far too fucking long. See you when we're down there. No crack off. Well, we made it down here and my bollocks are still intact. So, Carry-On's just on the rock to my right. The wind is coming kind of off my left shoulder here, so it'll be off my right, facing seaward. Sea is flat calm. It's an ebbing tide, so we're not going to get stuck or anything like that. We're in no danger down here. I'm going to fish. I'll show you in a minute the actual gully. I'm going to fish to the right Talking to my friend. My camera. Talking to my camera. No, I'm talking to it. Stop interrupting in class, John. Kirill thought I was talking to him. Right, so I've brought a couple of continental rods with me and a rod for float fishing, mackerel bashing. I'm not putting any big fish baits out. I'm going to do everything I can to avoid them twatting dogfish. Kirill's not long been down, that was his first cast, that. So 3 dogfish and I'm off this mark. First rookie error, I brought 1 reel with me. What a dickhead. But I'm not too fussed about that because I'm going to be bashing out some mackerel feathers. So 1 rod will do. Forgot a reel. Mr. Parry's shaking his head in disgust. Not prepared. No, I'm kidding. Right, so because I'm using a continental with a fixed spool, I don't want a big leader not going through it. So, what I tend to do, because there are rocks close in, and obviously if braid touches that, it's gone. I've got a 3.5 foot rubbing leader, which won't go through the end eye. So that's pretty much the drop on my rod when I'm casting. So it just means that if I'm reeling a fish in, or just a rig, or get snagged, there is 2.5, 3 foot that will take a bit more abrasion than braid will. Just thought I'd show you that handy little trick if you don't want a full leader all the way down. I don't need it for casting because this is 50, 60 pound braid. It's the Berkeley, but it's not Spiderwire, 51 pound, that's what it is. So casting 4-ounce leads, 5-ounce leads, I'm comfortable enough with that. But that is just to take the brunt of the rocks or anything that's down there. Just a little tip. Don't know if it'd be handy to any of you, but that's how I do it. Right, so I'm going to get a rig on this. Just going to be a flapper rig. Probably won't even be a clip rig. Just send it out. Kieran just told me the tide is pulling heavy to the left. Kieran can't cast straight anyway, so I might have to use a grip lead just to hold it out there. So, the rig that I've dug out is a crimpless 2 up. That's 1, 2, 1 down. 2 up, 1 down. Really light rig. That'll flutter about in the tide. Snoods. What's that? 4 inches. About 8 inches. And a little size 4. Might even be a 6, that. Cox and roll match hook. So I want this drifting about the bottom. Bit of ragworm or maybe a tiny bit of mackerel belly. Just to give it a bit of visual. They can be flapping around for the Gurnards, 1 pin to the bottom, hopefully for the Plaice. You get dabs all kinds of here. But yeah, won't mind a Gurnard. So what I'll do, clip that onto there, stick some bait on that, and stick a lead on that. That rig is now ready to go out. Baiting up with ragworm, couldn't be simpler. Thread it, just a bit longer than the length of the hook. So you can see that's threaded in there, hook's coming out. And what I do, I just pull it through, turn it and poke it back out the worm. Just, ow, hook in my thigh. And all that does, just holds the worm on for a cast because that's not being clipped. So you can see the hook point's proud. Really slimy worm, but there you go. So the whole hook is covered, it's just the point coming out. Everyone's got their own ways of doing it, but for scratching little bits and bats, I find that perfect. Sometimes when you're bass fishing you can head hook them, but that's on the basis that you're hoping a big bass is just going to come and swallow it. These little fish that we're going for now are more than likely going to nibble it, suck at it, everything else, but just swallow it in a wanna, unless a nice big Plaice comes past. Now call me soft, I don't care. whenever I'm using thick spool without a leader, with just straight braid, I use a willy warmer, also known as a finger sling, casting glove, whatever it is. I recommend doing so. Anyone who's casted out braid before and nearly lost all the fingerprint on their index finger will know exactly what I mean. So that is my rig. Couldn't get simpler. 2 hook, 2 baits above the lead, 1 below it. So I'll let that settle a little bit. Just let the lead find its own little groove, and then I'll just tighten down into it a little bit. Carry on snagged. I'm using a 5-ounce tide tamer, which is, if you didn't know, I use them an awful lot, certainly for this type of fishing. When you're using light baits, you can get away with smaller leads. So what I'd usually be casting here in a tide like that, I'd be 6 ounce. Because they've got the extra grip, or extra 2 grips, they've got 6 instead of 4. I'll find 5 ounces will hold perfectly out there. There is a reef. I'll try and show you on Navionics if I remember when I'm editing this video. There is a reef that I've cast over, so I'm onto sand now, but when I'm bringing that back, got to be mindful that flat rocks to the left of it, in that gully, and in front of it, you'll see, because there's a lobster pot that Carry On has just caught. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah. And obviously, if you see lobster pots, that means that it's rough ground, because lobsters don't tend to sleep in the sand. They will come out at night. Someone told me actually lobsters will go up to like 5 kilometres from where they chill at night to feed. I think it's pretty mad. But anyone who's seen a lobster moving, they're quick as fuck, so I can understand that. I don't know why I'm talking about lobsters, but yeah. There's a lot of rough ground. It is sandy, mostly. But again, if you've got Navionics, it's worth. I told you, it's going to be a dog fest. And what's he caught? He's caught a dogfish. I hope you're proud. I'm only joking. The only reason I've come here is because it's fishing with Carry On. I would not have come and had a dog fest otherwise. Anyway, I can't laugh too much because I've not caught a fish and he has. Hey! Belted! What is it? Ah, shite! Not the right flavour. Not the right flavour. Carry On's just caught a flat dogfish, also known as a thornback ray. I sound really miserable, don't I? Sound like I'm ungrateful for fish. I'm not. I just think dogfish are a pain in the arse. I think thornbacks are a pain in the arse. I think anything other than a Plaice and a tub Gurnard today is a pain in the arse. I'm getting doggy bites already. I'm going to set a feather rod up and I'm going to try and get some fresh mackerel for the turbot tonight. He's happy. He's happy with his ray. Like a little tennis racket it is. Bless him. Happy as a pig in shit. Was that on your mad rig? On your, beefed up rig? On my beefed up rig. Carry On has now lost 2 or 3 talk whilst he's been ray fishing. So he uses dongle rigs, clip rigs, up and over, lights, bells, you name it, they're on his rigs. But what he has done is upgraded the bottom of the snood. On the bottom snood, and put wire on it, because it was only a couple of days ago. If you watch his videos, you'll see he got smashed up off the toe, and he's adamant it's not happening again. And I'm sure it won't, because that man is determined. Sure, this season he will get his short toe. That's belted away. That's the dogfish. Shall I bring it in and prove it to you? Come on then. Now, one thing is, if you're using a continental in this much tide, a dogfish is going to feel like a carry a bag of water coming in. I've said, carry on. Yeah. I've got a limit of 3 dogfish. Oh, right. And then I'm off. And I think this might be one. This doesn't do your bollocks any good, guys. Get him over that reef. Oh, you won't believe it. Not a dogfish. 2 fucking dogfish. Look at that. Well, I said 3 dogfish, that's 2 in the first cast. I've got 1 more doggy left in me, and I'm going somewhere else. The thing is with them, when I'm fishing a match, like on Sunday, a club match, I can't catch one of these when I'm fishing for them. And now I'm not. I'm pulling them in by the pair. And again, don't get me wrong, they are lovely looking fish. They are nice fish to look at. But they're a pain in the arse. But they're both lip hooked, they'll come off absolutely fine. Pop him in a puddle there for now. They're not even big dogfish. I can't believe what you've got me doing here. Showing my viewers doggies. Like I said, a fish is a fish. Look at that. Got my bait back on that one. On that one. And on that one. They're not even just paddling past. They're literally sat having a meeting about where the next going right in front of him. I think you've got a bite, carry on. I was laughing. Now they're at my rod. So what I've done, I've let my bail arm out so that my line's just dropped. Instead of going straight out, my line's gone down, just sat on the water, so hopefully they won't pick it up, because if they do, it's going to be a fucking fight. No, there's not. The sea is everyone's. just wish they wouldn't have the little pep talk team meeting right in front of us. Dickheads. What's that, carry on? Just hold them up a sec. Well, what's that you just caught? Just hold it up. One dogfish. Is that another one? I hate being right. I just hate being right. I'm going to have a chuck about with some mackerel feathers. Yeah, that's it. Whilst I'm waiting for my £3 Plaice to take the bait on that one, I'm going to have a cast with some feathers. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if Mr. P is right, that if you're persistent and you fish through them, it will pay off. Still not crack on. I'll try. That looks suspiciously like a dog bite. Well, that's banging away suspiciously like a dogfish. So, let's pull it in. It's the third one. I'm going. This could be a triple shot of dogs. Try and keep it up over that reef, which when you're using light rods isn't easy. And there's definitely more than one dogfish on this. Right, I've gone over my limit now. Home time! True to my word, that is it here. I am done catching dogfish. See you at the next mark. Right, enjoy your dog fest. And for those of you that are saying, was it really worth that for an hour? No, it fucking wasn't.